Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day we call Tuesday. Anybody may say, what's going on, people? Hopefully body's doing everything as far as being prosperity in your life of living and stuff, knocking down doors and making your dreams come true. Now I want to talk about something. Now, I understand a lot of girls and stuff are on the hormones and stuff, and whether you are transition and stuff, and I notice a lot of times people never talk about that. They always talk about, oh, girl, take the hormones, girl, they just let the hormones just change you and stuff like that, but the thing about it that I noticed that a lot of girls are not really talking about, well, as far as I know, I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but a lot of girls are not talking about the effect of the hormones have on you at a certain period of time. Now, I've talked to girls and stuff who are working inside offices and a lot of different things, and, at a certain period of time, once they kept taking the hormones, their minds started losing it. Now, it's this one girl, I used to hang with her once upon a time, and I used to, well, you're not supposed to buy hormones with you. I used to buy hormones for her and stuff like that, and, I'd give her a ride home and stuff. So this is the thing. She went crazy. Like, she mentally just lost it, and I kept asking her, like, what's the matter? You try to have a conversation with her to let, I'm going to say with her, to try to find out what's the key that made you snap. And to her, I'm fine, girl. I'm fine. Now, to me, the person that I once knew is not standing in front of me or walk with me. And I try to, talk to her and say, well, what happened? She's like, I'm fine, girl. I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, you wasn't walking down the street talking to yourself. You was not screaming at people. I mean, this is like a whole totally different person. So I was like, what happened? She's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. She would go sit out the pier and stuff like that. And, she was just a totally different person. And I realized a lot of things as far as, being on hormones and stuff. And I can say, well, maybe it's where she lives, but I found when she lives up with subsidy and her rent was like major cheap and stuff. And, the thing about it was that I realized that the hormones does a lot more than just do the body. And I don't think a lot of girls think about that as far as going crazy. I also watched girls who transition that's gotten the sex change and everything, and they committed suicide. They killed themselves. This pill is a powerful pill. For some girls, it works. Some girls, it just don't. Some girls may be doing something, but it is doing something somewhere. You may not know exactly the results that's happening or taking place and stuff, but sometimes it could just not be affecting your face or your body. It could just be fucking with your brain. Here it is, you're like going crazy, you're screaming, you're hot, you're crying, you're emotionally drained and stuff because the hormones is doing more than what you thought. And it's funny because, well, not funny, but it's sad because, like, nobody talks about what it's doing to them. All they can say was, girl, this is my body, look at this, but they're not talking about that frame of mind. It leads to depression, it leads to suicide, and if you don't be aware of these things, you'll be like, oh my God, I keep getting these voices, I just want to die, I don't want to be here anymore. And those are the hormones that's messing with you mentally, but if you're not aware of it, you can be thinking this like everything on you is just really bad and stuff, and and God forbid if you get a bad man or, somebody just want to dog you, to use you as far as a sexual experiment in your hormones. It'll make a girl just want to snap, even commit suicide and stuff, or even try to kill him, or not try to kill him. 10, she probably gonna try to kill herself. And it's sad because it's real. It's sad because it's real. Excuse me. It's sad because it's real and stuff, and the thing about it is that nobody talks about this. And I always keep that image in my head, like what happened to her, what other girl, she had a section, very beautiful, passable girl, she had section and everything, and she went and committed suicide. She just couldn't deal with it anymore. I don't know whether it's the rejection, I don't know whether it's the reality of everything that's, you're in now, and, I think a lot of times, girls feel like if they get the section, one girl didn't have the section, but one did, They feel it's like once they have the section, it can be accepted by society. In reality, they found out that they did everything to be accepted, and it wasn't accepted anyway. Just, that whole thing of you're not a woman, you're not a woman, you're not a woman, and I guess mentally with the pill working on you or with society working on you, and then somebody you probably love is working on you, it makes you snap and stuff, and everybody deals with everything differently and stuff, and a lot of times the girls don't deal with it well. Then they're killing themselves, and I try to talk to you in reference to that as far as, even my trans men or my trans sisters, two spirit men, two spirit sisters, that when you get to a point in your life you want to commit suicide, just say, oh, it's just the hormones. Somebody taught me, somebody set me down and stuff, because I didn't understand a lot of it and stuff. And it's a very powerful pill. It makes you think about shit you shouldn't be thinking about. It makes you depressed. It makes things people say to you, all of a sudden now you're real sensitive about it. These are also hormone pills, and they're mentally messing with you. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold. Sometimes somebody can say something to you, make you laugh. Sometimes you can see something, you just start crying. And sometimes you just laying in the bed, just start crying because you can't believe how bad you're being treated. It's the hormones, even though it has a lot to do with reality, but it is the hormones also affecting you as well. So always keep that in mind and stuff. You feel like you want to commit suicide and you can't deal with reality, just say, oh, it's just the hormones. Always believe there's spirits that want to be born again, and they're looking for people that's weak in spirit and stuff. And due to the fact that girls like us and stuff, or the guys, the trans brothers or the trans sisters, a lot of us are really weak in spirit and stuff, because we've been beaten on so bad, and a lot of times people don't really understand what we're going through and stuff. Look at us as only sexual objects and sexual experiment as a fetish and stuff. We're not being looked at as far as human. We cry, we tell our story, but at the end of the day, we know when we're talking and we notice that, they really don't care and stuff. And, it makes me sad because a lot of times I wish the girls like me or my trans brother stuff, we would stick together much more. But, I can't make us all sing Kumbaya because at the end of the day, it is what it is. And sometimes people have been damaged so bad that, they can't really come back to it as far as, they want to, because so much has been done to you, then that they don't trust you and stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you and stuff, because I didn't want to be one of the girls that go crazy. So then there's some girls who just want to fist fight everybody, want to fight them, and that's kind of sound like me, but I'm not going to say it's because of hormones, because I was that way before, because before I was this way and stuff, I was already getting abused. So for me to get abused like this, it was already started as a child all the way up to this. So for me, it was not a big deal as far as a lot of people was accepted in society, and then they become like this, and then all of a sudden, they can't do it and stuff. I always said the ones who've been rejected for society and stuff, that we deal with it differently because we're so used to, we've been immune to being rejected and stuff. But I wanted to ask you that question and stuff. Did you know that hormone pill is working in your brain, even though you pop a pill and stuff? Do you know the effects that it's taking in you? Do you know you're thinking about stuff you're probably thinking about stuff? Do you find yourself overthinking things that you should be overthinking? It is a powerful pill. It is a mind pill. It does more than just deal with your body, baby. It's messing with your mind as well. And after a certain amount of time, if you're on this hormone pill, it can really take you through it. And it really make you just go really crazy at a certain point if you're not aware of what's happening. Anyway, that being said, I just want to share this with you on this Tuesday and stuff. A little of your feedback on this. How do you think the hormones are affecting you? And like I said before, you can follow me on Instagram. That's River_over. That's River_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more of my life and living and everything that I go through. And I love the feedback on this. Like I said, I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Catch the rain.
Alright now, go on Instagram, people. That's Raven_over, Raven_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more of my life and living, and a lot of things you probably even wanted to know about me and stuff that I cannot put on YouTube due to copyright reasons. So I will see you there. Love you.